You're not
The way you're saying friends with benefits, have you done friends with benefits?
Yes.
Tell me about it. I love this. I love this. Tell me about it.
So it's based on attractiveness.
Okay.
I see this person, I'm attracted to this person, but I know that it will not go anywhere.
Okay.
It cannot lead to marriage. So
You just want to have fun with the person. Okay.
And when you're done, call it quits.
And how do you think that person felt?
It was neutral.
Okay, both agree that.
Sure.
Wow. I want to experience that.
That's what adulting looks like.
I want to experience it. Don't mind me. Well, it sounds somehow when you just agree, okay, we just want to do this thing. Nothing, no strings attached.
So the thing is, right? I do see it on TV shows when you sort of like friends with benefits and stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell? Like life is short. So if I see someone and I'm attracted to this person, and I know that this person is probably a playboy or something, and this person doesn't want anything, I'll just let's just have fun. And the person I did friends with benefit with is actually a very good friend.
Okay.
Because that period of my life was what I needed. I needed someone that would be my friend, someone that would understand me, get where I'm coming from, and also doesn't want anything serious.
Okay.
So it was just like works for us at that point. And immediately stopped working. Called it quits.
Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Matching Talks. We normally have different guests that come on our show to talks around relationship, dating, and we bring amazing guests. So with me here, I have an interesting guest. Her name is Vikesh. Meet Vikesh.
Hello.
Hello Vikesh. It's nice to have you on our podcast today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So how are you doing?
I'm good. Glad to be here.
Alright, thank you. Yeah, so I have some questions. Why do you think busy professionals end up with the wrong persons, like in marriage?
I would say because they're too busy to settle down and look for the person that sort of like matches them.
Okay.
Yeah, because relationship requires you to settle down and look for the person without being so busy. Because imagine you having, let's say, an engagement that you have to go to, and your partner is telling you, okay, we need to plan a date, we need to do this, we need to do that. Busy professionals who don't really have time for that. So I think that's one of the reasons where some of our brothers, they'll just go to village and just pick someone without sort of like settling down, go on dates, get to know this person, to know if this person is even right for you.
Yeah.
But what they just do now is just, randomly pick and say, fine, I want a family, I want kids, let me just go ahead.
Yeah.
To hell with it.
Yeah. So I saw a video one time when I was scrolling on the internet, and the man was regretting why he didn't like have the time for his partner, because when they have a date, it's also in a meeting. Even when he's on the date, his eyes are always on the phone, and that was how he was able to lose a good woman that was there for him. So the interviewer was asking, what did he regret most? Like he said, he regrets not spending enough time with the person he loved, and he was trying to advise the people who are watching that they should spend time with the person they actually love, right, or the person they are dating, or the person they are married to. So I want to ask you, how important is it for somebody for a professional working in a company or in any ecosystem to choose the person in that same ecosystem or in that same field? How important do you think it is?
Okay, so this is a very good question actually. I would say it depends on the person, but it's always not a success when you pick someone that is from your own profession. If you asked me this question like a few years ago, I would probably tell you that I don't mind.
Okay.
I can be a software engineer and also date someone that is a software engineer. But as I grow, I realize that I need change. I need varieties. I need to have fun and experience life in another way. It could work for some people, but personally for me at this stage of my life, I feel like it would not work because I have done something like this, right? Where I was with someone that is in the same field as mine. And I just noticed that we just do the same thing every day. Wake up, go to our laptop, work, eat. No,
And you found
no
that boring.
variety. It was so boring. Like it feels like I'm not married to you yet, so why is this still boring like this? So it's just I said that's why I said it also depends on the person.
Okay.
If you're the person that sort of like take initiative to plan dates,
Okay.
do a lot of things, and that's why I feel we ladies to be at fault kind of way, because if you know this guy is sort of like busy, you can take the initiative to plan dates yourself. You can invite him somewhere. That's if it's someone that
But
doesn't
not all the
mind.
time now.
That's if someone that doesn't mind. You probably
Okay.
ask him, hey, what are you doing this evening? Are you available? Sure. Because he's probably too engaged to engross with what he's doing. He doesn't have the time to plan dates and do all sorts. You can do it sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay.
So when you said he's sort of like the person you were making reference of,
Yeah.
he's a very busy person. So he
Yes.
probably didn't see the relationship as important at that time. And that was his own fault. So I just feel like busy professionals, we should actually make sacrifice and make time for that person.
So that person.
And let me just add this. That is probably the reason why I prefer people that, I prefer some people that are probably settled.
Okay.
Probably have worked hard, you're already comfortable in. Because if you're dating someone that is hustling at that point, you don't have time for you don't have time to sacrifice on dates and do other things. But if you find someone
hustle
that
doesn't stop at any point. So far you are alive, you keep
there's some people that are comfortable. There's people that are done hustling. Let's
okay.
say men of their, let's say 40, 45. I'm not saying that's the kind of men I want, but
Wait, I'm getting confused here. When you mean hustling, what do you mean? Is that they stop going to work?
not
They stop
stop going to
attending
work.
meetings or
Let's say
functions?
retired.
Okay, retired. That's what you're trying to say. Okay. You want men that are
Or
retired.
not really retired, but okay, for example, let me see.
Okay.
You understand it? Well, you understand my reference.
No, I don't understand because I feel like when you are at work, even people in their late 40s, they still go to work.
I get.
So I said maybe he's retired, he's no longer going to work. Maybe he has other investments that are giving him money passively. Like he doesn't really have to be actively going for any work. Maybe functions once in a while, right? But when you talk about somebody who is still working, who is still attending meetings, attending conferences, like do you get it's the activity or routine where they have to go to work and stuff.
So probably speaking from experience, when
Okay.
you see people that are hustling at the moment, because there are some people that I wonder why these people actually go on dates. You know you are busy, you know you are doing it. So why do you go and why go and ask to get out and when you know you don't have time for her? So for example, you're busy, you are sort of like working every day, no time to even go out, no time to even go to the gym, and you're dating someone at that point. That's someone that does not have time for you. So I feel like that's not the best time for that kind of person to date, to sort of like be in a relationship. That's not.
Don't you think two can still exist? Dating and still having your life.
It can. It depends.
Okay.
It depends if you have your weekends. Some people don't have weekends. So tell me how you want to date that person.
Okay.
What is the definition of dating? You date. You get to know this person. You go out, have fun, go to restaurants, go to concerts, go on hiking, see nature, go camping. This kind of person that doesn't have their weekends, they can't do those things with you. So what are you dating them for then? What do you do on your dates? Because you go on dates. That's what dating is. So what do you do with that person? Just calls and just it depends on if this person is sort of like, okay, we understand ourselves.
Okay.
Right? I understand that you're busy, but you're still trying to make time for me. That's different. But there's some people that are so busy they don't even have time for anybody, and that's when I feel it's not your fault. Like, because I've been in that shoe, I've been in that situation where I don't have time for anything. I don't have time to date.
Okay.
So what I do at that point, I just cut off. I just withdraw. I don't have the time for this right now. But if I was already in a relationship at that point, my partner would be sort of like feeling neglected.
Okay.
Yes, and that's maybe one of the reasons why one of my relationship failed, because I was so busy I don't have time for them.
Okay.
So that's sort of like an instance. Yeah.
So I want you to describe your kind of man that you can see now and say this is the man I want to date.
6 feet in finance. Don't mind me.
So this is the reason why I'm asking you this question.
Yeah.
Because you're coming with a whole different perspective when it comes to dating. Because you see somebody that is still busy, is still hustling, will not have time. But I've seen a lot of persons who are busy at different things, but they still date, they're still married. So that's what I'm asking. I want you to like describe your kind of man. I don't want to use perfect, but I want you to describe the kind of man you can say, okay, this is the kind of person I want to date or I want to get married to.
Okay. First, I want someone that knows what they want.
Okay.
Someone that is ambitious, like me.
Okay.
Someone that takes initiative, plan dates without me asking, without me wondering, are we even still dating?
Okay.
I want someone that, when I say know what they want, there are some people that you will meet them, you would sort of like go on a couple dates, but they have not even asked you to be their girlfriend. Please, I don't want that kind of men in my life. Please take initiative.
Yeah.
If you want me to be your girlfriend, tell me.
me.
I want you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I want us to sort of like start dating and see where it goes. Those are the kind of men I want.
Okay.
Matured men that know what they want.
The biggest mistake you've seen high achievers make when they finally prioritize dating?
I would say they treat it like another project.
Tell me about it.
They treat it like another project. They say, okay, I want this person, I want a career woman, I want someone. They have like KPIs.
Okay.
And relationship, romance is not, you can't have KPIs in romance. So it's sort of like, okay, I want a career woman, I want this person that's already successful, I want a housewife, I want someone that will stay at home and take care of the kids or something like that. So what if you meet someone and they probably don't have this kind of things? They probably don't have all of this. They probably have some of this, but they don't have all of this. So you can't treat relationship as a project because it's entirely different. Humans change.
Okay.
Because if you ask me this question, like if you ask me some questions like few years ago, my answer will be different, and today my answer is different. So people change. So when you get to know someone, I don't know if this has happened to you, right? You have some goals, or let's say some specs, things you want in a man.
Okay.
Then when you meet, there's a particular man you now meet. He probably don't have all of this, but you now say, okay, fine, I can compromise. So it depends on the kind of person. So some people just say, oh, they are very strict. She must be this, she must be that. She may see you and she actually change and want to be the person that you want. So it actually depends. And also for the women, right, when the high achievers, they feel like, I know this happens a lot in relationship. When you're with someone, right, you're already maybe 2-3 years into the relationship, and you probably see some signs that this person is not for you. But there's this thing we always say that I don't want to go and how do I want to start asking another person out? I've already invested time, invested a lot into this person. How do I? Because that is how we treat work. That is how we treat work. The same thing in work. You invested this amount of time in work and you don't want this thing to go. So that's the kind of energy we bring into relationship, and it always sometimes doesn't work out, because when you see a red flag, this red flag no go. So you just have to move on.
How do you tell someone who is genuinely right for you and someone who is just convenient?
Someone who is genuinely right for me and who is convenient.
Let me just date this person for the meantime until the perfect person comes, or this person is actually the right person. How do you
Some of us would have actually been in their shoes one time or the other. But it's sort of like on the same level of what I said earlier. Like you realize that this person is not for you, but you just want to manage. You don't want to leave the person. You don't want to waste years of investment in this person. So the thing with relationship, right, is scary, because imagine you dating someone. The first year, this person is perfect. And the second year, you realize that there's some things that this person does that you don't actually like. So what will now happen if you have actually married this person already? You now have to divorce.
So I feel like when you're dating for convenience, or let me just use this one to pass time, and along the way, imagine he now becomes perfect.
Oh gosh.
So the thing is, have you ever been in that situation? But I don't think. First of all, do you date to marry or you just date to have fun? Because there are no person.
I need to marry, please. I don't want to waste time with anybody. I'm dating to marry. The essence of dating
Okay.
is to marry. So
Is it something that is happening recently or over time you've been dating to marry? There are some persons that when they say they just dating to have fun, marriage is not in the picture.
dating to have fun, no. Friends with benefits to have fun, yes.
Okay.
That is a thing. But dating to have fun, I don't really think. So the thing is that we ladies sometimes we deceive ourselves. We're like, okay, I like this person, let's just date and see how it goes.
Yeah.
But at the back of your mind, you know that you're dating this
Because
person
you
to
want.
marry. No. You know you want to marry.
Okay.
You know at the back of it. Because sometimes you'll be like, you are forming, like you don't want to seem desperate. You don't want to
Okay.
seem as if, oh, I'm looking for a man that will marry me. You know, there's this kind of, mentality, oh, I don't want to look desperate. I don't want it to seem as if I'm a desperate woman.
Person. Yeah.
But deep down in your mind, you know that you want this guy to marry you. You understand? So dating for convenience, maybe friends with benefits, but dating is for marriage. You're not dating
The
for
way you're
marriage,
saying
you're
friends with
dating alone.
benefits, have you done friends with benefits?
Yes.
Tell me about it. I love this. I love this. Tell me about it.
So it's based on attractiveness.
Okay.
I see this person, I'm attracted to this person, but I know that it will not go anywhere.
Okay.
It cannot lead to marriage. So
You just want to have fun with the person. Okay.
And when you're done, call it quits.
And how do you think that person felt?
It was neutral.
Okay, you both agree that.
Sure.
Wow. I want to experience that.
That's what adulting looks like.
I want to experience it. Don't mind me. Well, it sounds somehow when you just agree, okay, we just want to do this thing. Nothing, no strings attached.
So the thing is right. I do see it on TV shows when
Okay.
you sort of like friends with benefits and stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell? Like life is short. So if I see someone and I'm attracted to this person, and I know that this person is probably a playboy or something, and this person doesn't want anything, let's just have fun. And the person I did friends with benefits with is actually a very good friend.
Okay.
Because that period of my life was what I needed.
Okay.
I needed someone that would be my friend, someone that would understand me, get where I'm coming from, and also doesn't want anything serious.
Okay.
So it was just like works for us at that point. And immediately stopped working. Called it quits.
I love how honest you are, to be honest. Do you think people who say they are too busy to date, they just want to focus on their career, they just want to focus on raising their bars? Do you think it's a thing or just a way of pushing people away or protecting themselves?
Definitely is a thing.
Okay.
So when we see people that say they are too busy to date, let's just leave them like that.
Okay.
Don't stress it, because that's when you see issue with like, okay, doesn't have time for me, doesn't reply my messages, doesn't take me on dates, doesn't take initiative. But I already told you that it's too busy to date. But you're the one that said, okay, let's date anyway or something like that. So when we see people that say they're too busy to date, it's a real thing.
They're going through a lot.
They're going through a lot. They're probably having
healing.
maybe family issues or career or I don't know. Too busy to date is a real thing. So when we see people like that, just allow them. When they are ready, they will come. And
So there was a time I used to tell people I'm not ready to date, and why I said that because I don't want to date them. I don't want to date them.
it's a real so I'm not faulting you. It's
Yeah.
a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm too busy to date. I'm not ready for a relationship right now. But now scam. You meet person, maybe say it's your spec and
Exactly.
something. Okay, fine. I can compromise. I'm not ready, but I can compromise. It's fine. So it also happens. So it can be an excuse. It can also be a real thing. So yeah.
I've seen a lot of women who have been a provider all their life. They've made to hustle, going to the streets, work their ass out to the level where they become like CEOs of companies. And when you date this kind of women, you see how bossy they can be, right? And a lot of men don't really don't know how to. I don't know how to treat these women because to them it's not like they're actually just trying to do it. It's something that is already in their system. They're just giving directions, they're acting all bossy. What do you think a healthy dating is for them? masculine energy can actually affect their person.
This happens a lot, especially for women that have been single for too long, or firstborns. Happens a lot.
Firstborn daughters, I
Firstborn
can relate.
daughters. So
So is it because
I think it's
you're,
an issue.
you're the firstborn too?
No, second.
Okay.
So I think it's an issue of feminine and masculine energy.
Yeah.
So some women have been too independent for so long that their masculine energy has sort of like dominated the feminine energy they have.
Mm.
And there are also some men that are not masculine enough for those kind of women.
Yeah.
I read a lot of romance books, so I know I've read a lot of stories where some women are sort of like masculine, but when they see a man that is comfortable and confident in his masculinity, your own femininity would bow down for those kind of men. So I know some women like that, they're bossy and it just happens. But those kind of women, I feel like some women we do ourselves a disadvantage in that instance, because there are sometimes I think a few years back where I was very focused on my career.
Okay.
And I was very confident in my own masculinity. I can take care of myself. So what do you want to offer me? What do you have to
That I
offer
can
me?
offer myself.
I don't settle.
Mhm.
If you're not my class, I don't settle for you. So that kind of instance could actually make me miss someone that is good for me. Because I was too into my masculine energy at that point that I cannot sort of like be feminine to a man that needs that. Some men, a lot of men actually need a woman that is feminine
Yeah.
a lot. So over the years, I've actually sort of like worked on it. Sort of like I know that I'm independent. I know that I can take care of myself, but at some time you need to sort of like be soft, be feminine, embrace your feminine energy to sort of make that man shine in his masculinity. Because if you don't allow him, he is not able to shine. So you need to allow him. I think a friend of mine wrote a book recently called Feminine Advantage, and it talks about why women of our age don't get married. That is because they are too masculine for these men. These men are scared of them. They are scared to approach you. They are scared of you. You will be walking, you'll be boning your face. You can't even smile. So those kind of women are sort of like too masculine. So even a man that is confident in his masculinity will sort of like avoid those kinds of
I want to
women.
take care of her.
I want to take care of. So it's not a bad thing if you want to be, if you are a boss. Even if you are a CEO, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's good, right? I love women that are ambitious. I love women that pursue their career. But as a woman, you are a woman. We all have roles. God created man, created woman. So we should be able to shine in our roles.
Yeah.
You should be able to be a boss in the office and come home and be a woman.
Baby.
Be a baby to your man. So this is something that can happen. So I love women that are career focused, but you still need to be also feminine.
Okay.
So you can meet a man that matches you.
That's true. So you women out there, please just be a baby to a man, a real man.
Yes,
there.
please. Looking for something that will baby me. You can baby me in the house. You can be a boss in work. At work. It's fine.
Yeah. And we also understand the fact where a woman who has been made to provide for herself, a woman who has been made to do everything basically for herself, provide for her siblings, provide for her family. So it tends to show off. But we are proud of you. We are proud of you.
Yes.
And please take some time to just relax and allow a man who is ready and who has shown you all the things you need, right, to actually date you, love you, and treat you like a woman. Don't scare him away without boss letter.
Yes.
So yeah, does age matter to you? Why I'm asking this question, I saw the whole P Square saga going on, and when you look into the issue, you'll see that the whole issue started when P Square introduced Lola to the family, and everybody was talking about this man is older, do you get that kind of stuff. So do you think age really matters to you?
To me, oh God, this is a very hard question, but okay, fine. Let's be vulnerable. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So it depends. And I tend to say this a lot, but yeah, it depends.
Okay.
So Pella and Janice, Janice is older, right?
Yes.
Way
Yes,
older.
older, yeah.
But the relationship works.
You can't compare. She's 4 years older, maybe 3 years. She's going to 25, and Ella is going to 21.
Oh,
Okay, 4 years.
yeah.
Okay.
So it depends, right? I can't date if I want to date younger, you have to be masculine enough for me.
Like
You have
what's
to be
age gap?
masculine enough for me. The age gap doesn't matter.
Matter.
It
I say
doesn't
you're
matter.
somebody 18 years.
No, Abba. I beg you, please.
That is from 20 up, right?
So for me, right, the age gap has to be three,
Okay.
4.
Okay.
That's just for me. It should not be more than 5. It's stretch.
Okay.
So the thing is that we consider age when we are in our 20s, but when you are in your 30s, age doesn't really matter a lot, right? So that's why my answer could be biased because I'm still in my 20s, but I've seen a lot of things that happened like with women, and I've met someone that is younger than me, right? Between that, age gap, and it was an amazing relationship. But at that point, there was a lot of things that made it not okay. From my family, from society, and everything, people were just saying, "Oh, people were telling the guy that, oh, she's older than you, oh, she's older than you." And my siblings, my mom were like, "Oh, he's younger than you, he's younger than you," and stuff like that. So it was just a lot, right? It was just a lot. And at that point, so you don't actually know who your soulmate is going to be. You don't actually know who you're going to end up with. The person you end up with may have been born after you, or before you. It doesn't matter. So there's this particular celebrity. I think she was Miss India or something, Miss America. I don't know. But I love their relationship. He's also younger than her, and their relationship works. That is because he is masculine enough for her, and she is feminine enough for her. I can't date someone that, for example, I'm younger than, and he's been a baby to me. No. I've met someone like that where I am a woman, right? Women, we are known for being irrational, and we are known for probably being a baby and mood swing and stuff like that. So why will you as a man be having mood swing more than me? And mind you, this person is way older than me. But the mood swing is crazy. Like, you will not talk to me, like I offend you, right? I do something and you will not talk to me, just malice. That's too childish. That's something women do. But me, I don't even do it. I don't do it.
Does he know that Chike is around?
Right? So I don't do it. So why will you as your man as a man be doing this? So that's someone that's not even confident in masculinity. I feel like the person is just childish. So that is one, and this person is older than me. So imagine me meeting someone that is younger, and this person checks all the boxes. This person is masculine. This person can order me around. This person can tell me, sit here. I'm telling you to sit down. You're younger than me, but you're telling me to sit. That's because this person is confident in their masculinity, and I'm confident to be feminine around that person. So it just depends on the energy they are giving and how matured. Maturity plays a big part if you're dating someone that is younger than you. I've met men that say, I can't date someone in their 20s. I can't date a girl in her 20 or 22. Their brain, their frontal lobe is not developed, and that's fine because that's the experience they've had. But there are some ladies at that age too that are sort of, I won't defend it, but because when I was in my 20s and 22, I was very childish. So I pity all those men that came across me at that stage. So I understand. So age can be a factor, but it depends on the circumstances around that. And it also depends on you as a person.
That's amazing. So moving on, what's one piece of advice you give women who keep making the wrong choices, who keep choosing men for the wrong reasons, like, oh, this man has money, this man, or he doesn't treat you right? So what's one piece of advice you give to women out there?
So I think there's at some point where you reach in life where you realize that I feel like me doing this on my own is not working. And that's one time where you need to go to God and ask God, is this person right for me? Because sometimes we are not 100% in our choices. We make mistakes sometimes. Or one person that will not make mistake is God. So you need to go on your knees, ask God, is this person actually for me? Because marriage is a lifetime something.
Yeah.
That's if me, I don't believe in divorce. So marriage is a lifetime. So if I'm doing this, I'm doing it for life. So it's very important that you don't make mistakes. So you need to ask God if this person is right for you.
That's true. I love the God factor. It's very, very important. Even not just marriage, in everything you do, always seek the face of God. And I think there was a video I saw on the internet where somebody was saying, choosing your partner is the only choice you have to make. Like you didn't choose your parent, you didn't choose your parents, you didn't choose your siblings, you didn't choose your uncles, your aunties, your relative. But the only one choice that's very important to your life is the partner, your husband, your wife that you spend the rest of your life with. So you see the face of God and you make sure that this person treats you right. It has been an amazing time on the show with Vicky. Last thing you have to say to our viewers.
Okay, I've had an amazing time. Thank you so much for the invite.
You're
So
welcome.
do well to like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you. You're welcome. So you've had a do like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Ciao.